Monkeypox. What should we know? What is known about monkeypox? A first case of monkeypox, probably imported, was reported to the UK on the 7th of May 2022. Up to May 16, another 6 cases had been identified, in people with no history of travel to endemic areas or contact with the initial case. All of them in men who have sex with men, MSM. On May 18, Portugal reported 5 confirmed cases and more than 20 suspected cases of the disease, and the first 7 diagnoses were also confirmed in Spain, all mild cases and not hospitalized. Likewise, several cases considered suspicious under investigation have appeared in our country. For example, the Community of Madrid reported 23. Experts warn of the probable confirmation of more cases and in more countries. Although outbreaks have been reported in Europe and America in previous years, this is the first time that a transmission chain with no epidemiological link to Africa has been confirmed. A diagnosis of monkeypox is confirmed in Madrid in a group of 30 people who have gone to a sauna. Subsequently, on the island of Gran Canaria, transmission of monkeypox was confirmed in a group of 80 people who had attended a party. Therefore, my conclusion is that we are facing another virus that spreads when there is a mass of people, as is already the case with COVID. What is monkeypox? It is an infection caused by a virus of the Poxviridae family, of the Orthopoxvirus genus, in which the human smallpox virus is also found. Although it originated in monkeys, the first cases in humans were described in 1970. It is an endemic disease of jungle areas in eastern and central Africa, Congo, Nigeria, etc. that is spread between humans through close contact when there is prolonged exposure to respiratory tract fluids or skin lesions. For now, it is not considered a sexually transmitted disease. After an incubation period of 7 to 14 days, sometimes up to 21, the initial symptoms are high fever, severe pain in the head, joints, and muscles, typically in the back, swollen lymph nodes, and tiredness. The most characteristic sign is a skin rash with associated itching, which appears 1 to 3 days after the onset of symptoms, with blisters that evolve into pustules and scabs that fall off. It usually starts on the face and spreads to other parts of the body, including the hands and feet and the genitals. The disease is usually self-limiting and disappears in 2 to 4 weeks. The WHO emphasizes that the fatality rate has varied greatly in the different epidemics and is estimated between 1% and 10% depending on the strain. Considerations to take into account: an antiviral has been shown to have the potential to curb monkeypox. The drug is tecovirimer, which could reduce the symptoms of monkeypox and the contagion time. These results have been published in the journal, The Lancet Infectious Diseases. It is the first smallpox drug approved in the United States. This drug works by blocking the cellular transmission of the virus and does not cause serious side effects in humans. In contrast, another antiviral, brincidofovir, has not been shown to have an effect. Regarding its prevention, there are still no specific vaccines available for the general public in Europe. The human smallpox vaccine is considered effective in preventing infection or making it milder, but it is not currently in common use to consider the disease eradicated for 4 decades. To control outbreaks, the following preventive measures are recommended. Protection with FFP2 mask. Suspected cases or with compatible symptoms should seek medical attention and isolate themselves at home. Their close contacts should minimize social interactions and monitor their possible appearance of symptoms. Case reporting is important, especially protect children and young people, who in principle could have a more serious disease because they had not been exposed to the virus or to the old smallpox vaccine. Avoid contact with animals that may be vectors of the virus, especially those that have symptoms or live in endemic areas, or any material in contact with them. Have good hand hygiene with soap and water or hydroalcoholic solutions after contact with infected people or animals. Use personal protective equipment when caring for suspected or diagnosed patients. Minimize risky sexual practices, for example, many sexual partners. It is recalled once again that antibiotics are not effective for the treatment of viral infections and their inappropriate use can favor antimicrobial resistance. We are facing another possible pandemic, that of the monkey virus smallpox. Therefore, we are possibly facing possible confinements as occurred with COVID and the use of the mask. An article by Catalina Vidal Ramirez, pharmacist, manager at bio-pharma.es. The information presented in this article is in no way a substitute for the advice of a physician. Any mention in this article of a product does not represent the endorsement of the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, for that product.